What's going on, great people? Peace and light. So you see what the topic is, right? Why can't we be supreme? We can. Who said we can't? Show me somewhere where it is engraved in stone that Nate the Great can't be supreme. And I'll bow down and I'll start believing as you believe. Is that fair? What you think? Would that be a fair thing to do? If a person can prove to me that there is something other worthy, more fortified, more secure, and more guaranteed for me to accept as Lord and Savior, as one being supreme. Show me where it's written. And I could show you where in ancient, from times of ancient, where we have always indicated that you should know yourself. So what are you saying to me then? If I'm telling you, if I wrote eons ago that you should know yourself, and you only want to come around now in this little 2021 and tell me that I should be worshiping, what kind of science is that? What kind of mathematics is that? That's not supreme mathematics. That's not supreme science. You know? Let's listen to a beat. It's called Loyal by Pop Smoke. Make it move. I'm still Nate the Great. Share the video. got that smoke. I'm gonna be coming with some smoke. I'm gonna be coming with some mathematics and science that's gonna take you on another level tomorrow. Get you beyond the shutdown. Get you beyond the pandemic. What you think about that? What you think about going beyond the pandemic? If you thought that if I could get you beyond the pandemic, would you then think to become supreme? Think about it. Pop smoke banging in your ear. What you think? This is chess, not checkers. See? Checkers is for small-minded beings. Chess are for the elite. I said that. We don't talk about actual facts. So the science that I'm gonna come with today is some information out of a book titled The Law of Positivism. You know, and today is equality. You know, I see today as being equal in all things in my life, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what I'm reading, no matter who I'm with. All right. Anything that in my circumference, that means in my surrounding, in my arm reach, I'm going to be dealing equal with equality. You see? Now this chess game that I'm playing is titled Social Chess. Feel though that you are one of the elite. Alright. Of course, download the app Social Chess. And let's see what you do. I'm on here under the name Ohshous. Ohshous. Write it down. Ohshous.
Syndrome.
Alright, so like I said, I'm still Nate the Great. Alright, I'm coming with some science and some mathematics that's gonna enable you to function on another level. You know, from the time that you input this information that you're gonna hear from me on forward, you shall be supreme. You know, you shall be walking with your head held high. You shall be walking like an Egyptian. You know, I don't know if you ever heard of a song. I don't know the name of it, but they suggest that we walk like an Egyptian. What's an Egyptian? How do Egyptians walk? You know? Is this with your head held high, shoulders out? I mean, your shoulders up, chest out? You know? You're supposed to look like a military man. How do we walk like an Egyptian? What is the walk of an Egyptian? So like I said, the book is titled The Law Positivism. And there's some information here that I feel as though it was necessary for the public. So here you go. Let's make it happen. All right. So every individual, let's start with this idea, is endowed with gifts. I don't know if you found yours. I know all of mine. I do what I do. I do what I say. And this brings me to the table as I am with you, and hoping that it is something that you can dissect, digest, and then manifest. How do you harness gifts? How do we harness gifts? How do people even know that they have a gift? What are gifts? You know what I mean? What? A new watch? New earrings? What are you talking about, Nate? What, you got me a new hat? Is that the gift that I got? The average individual, if you ask them, name one gift that they have, you know they couldn't even tell you that. Real talk. Well, I'm going to show you how to harness the gifts. As is stated in the book, there have been so many times when I felt different, disempowered, overly emotional, and oversensitive. The author of the book is Shireen Oberg. In case somebody want to know, you know, I often get the question asked, well, great need, what was the name of that book that you was reading? Well, who was the author of the book that you was reading? Well, so I ain't got to answer those questions no more. All an individual has to do is just watch the entire video, and all your questions might get answered. You never know. So it goes on to write or read in a book that I've even been told that I'm too sensitive and that I've cried too much over nothing. You've probably felt this way too. And I want to just let you know that you are perfect and divine exactly as you are. And the reason why this individual, Shireen, says this is that she understands that every individual comes to earth for a primary purpose, whether you remember it or not, and whether you're in accord with it or not. That's your problem. If you are in accord with yourself and you bound down to something other than yourself, that's your problem. You got some work to do, you know? Nobody gonna beat you up. Nobody's mad at you. I'm not mad because you worship Jesus Christ. I love Jesus Christ. But that don't mean I got to worship him. I love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But that don't mean I got to worship him. How about Allah worship me? What's wrong with that? If I show myself worthy and divinely representing as a supreme being, walking like an Egyptian, why can't I have somebody worshiping me? I don't want to be a burden to nobody. At some point in time, I got to stand on my own 2 feet, perpendicular on my square at a 45-degree angle. You know? Providing the block muscle. So you come into this earth, whether you remember or not, with a primary purpose. And some of us have many things that they want to achieve while they came here. You know, Some people only come here only planning to accomplish one thing. And that's probably like to have like 10 kids. Get a good job. Become a doctor. Become an attorney. And that suffice for them. That so suffice for them that they get caught up in that euphoria. And it brings nothing but more and more times of incarnation instead of graduating and moving on and understanding the whole purpose. Which again is perfectly fine. Remember, Shireen says that you know that you are perfect and divine exactly as you are. There's a purpose and intention in who and what you are. Like I said, the average person you ask what's their primary purpose of being here on earth, I doubt that you can get a good 30 days and get the proper response in which and the response you're supposed to have. So since there's a purpose and intention in who and what you are, right? You should never feel guilt or shame about anything that happened in your life, no matter what it is, no matter what affair that you have endured, no matter what event that you had to experience. I don't care how minute or how big it is. Yes, that one too. Yes, that one too. There is nothing imaginable to the minds of the beings on earth that you cannot be forgiven for. And that too, the beings haven't experienced it. You see? You cannot imagine nothing that a person have not experienced. It just wouldn't be so. It just wouldn't fit this paradigm. You can't write a book. You can't make a movie. You can't tell me a story that has not already happened, that is happening, or is going to happen. Why shouldn't we feel shame and guilt about what happened in our lives? Say something happened to me that's horrible, terrifying. Every time I think about it, I don't even want to look at that. Some of you people, y'all change the figuration of your face just so that you ain't got to look in the mirror at that same person who was hurt. That's when you better stop and take all that junk off and face that individual. Right there, right at that moment. Because that's stupid. That's dumb. That's gonna keep you sick. That's gonna keep you ill. When we don't face the skeletons in the closet, and what's facing the skeleton in the closet? Bringing them out and dressing them up, making them look like me. And when you don't do that, when you don't become friendly with that skeleton, what do you think your life is going to be like? You know why it's so going to be so horrible and imbalanced and chaotic, fearful, and so many other things that's debasing? Because the skeletons is in the closet, spirit cooking on you. Oh man, they think this is a joke. Where do you get the idea of skeletons in the closet? Why do we got, talk like to me. What's such a thing? I told you there's nothing that you can think about that doesn't have no goddamn meaning and logic to it or reasoning. It's impossible. So what does a skeleton in a closet mean? For real, for real. You should never feel guilt or shame about who you are or what happened in your life. Number one, let me tell you why. And this is the best reason why. Because you would have to say your God made a mistake. That's why. And when I read your holy scriptures, it says that your God didn't do that. You come from a great God. I know more about your books than you do. Just because I don't walk around talking about Assalamu alaikum or, praise the Lord, don't mean I'm dumb. Shalom alaikum. Yeah, that's all pretty shit. That's pretty. But that don't mean nothing. Especially when the inside is filthy and dirty. I see a nigga take off their kufi to smoke a cigarette. I see a nigga take off their mask to smoke a cigarette. But you ain't gonna feel guilty. I ain't gonna be mad at that individual. I ain't shaming them. But what I will do is show you a supreme being. And you can roll on out from that point on. It's up to you. You can either congratulate me or you can go ahead and continue on player hating. This is what they call it, player hating. That's a debasing low energy from the root chakra. An individual that hadn't learned how yet to tap into the higher principles of things. Whereas it brings greater insight. So I'm going to read through this right quick without further explanation. And what I will do, go Facebook Live, and I will continue on this same subject. However, I will dialogue. I will explain. We will ask questions. I may do it here. I don't know. My intention is just to read this for the sole purpose of just being informal. Check. I have subscribers. I don't even know that my subscribers is being informed that this is being presented. But I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not really computer literate like that. I'm not going to sit here and mess with all this technology just so that, I can say, however, for things to go the way that, I don't know, the norm may have wanted to go, or the way I see other people doing things, And what I mean by that, when I watch YouTube videos, I see individuals waiting for parties to come on, people to come on. I mean, I don't know. Like, I could sit here and go through all the shenanigans and get people to come on, but is that the goal? Is that the purpose? I see an individual, they won't even do their stream or give their message unless that they know that they have a clear audio and a clear vision. That's crazy. I mean, I can understand doing a video or a stream and you ain't being heard, and now a person being upset. Just going to one. Let me fix this. That's what I wanted to hear. You know, people do streams and their audio ain't being heard. They get upset. But it don't matter to me. That's my point. This is what I'm explaining. I'm not here to be seen. I'm not here to look pretty. You know, I'm not dressed up. I worked today. I did some things that I like to do, some construction. And this is the same thing that I had on doing work. You know, I come home, cook, do whatever, eat, and come straight to the table like this. What you see is what you get, you know? If you don't like what you see, keep you know what it do. Keep your thumbs scrolling. Keep your thumbs exercising. So with no further delay, as it states in this book titled The Law of Positivism, it says to be sensitive and empathetic is one of the most beautiful traits of being human. Now, you know what? I changed my mind. This is what I want to do on this Facebook. Well, this is not Facebook. I forgot this is YouTube. I'm going to share my insight about what I'm talking about here, since I'm the one that's talking about it. Because some things I'm going to read, it's going to make me come out. And see, not the one that you see right here, the one that's inside of the shell come out. But one of the things about Great Nate the Great, is that he don't like foolishness. He don't like idiocy, irrational and illogical situations and information. I don't know why I'm like that, but it burns me up. So I do want to, as I read, just add a little enlightenment to it, since we working with equality, right? Remember, they is equality all day long. You want to be equal and dealing in equality for a 24 period of hours. No. Now, to be sensitive and empathetic is one of the most beautiful traits of being human. Why is this? First of all, are you human? What is a human? If we look it up in the dictionary, right? Check it out. But what does human mean?
Here's the definition of human: relating to or characteristic of people or human beings.
Okay. Are all of the people human beings? It says that a human is an adjective that is relating to or a characteristics of people or human beings. So which one are you? Are you the people or are you the human being? Because the people, even in the people, they have an identity or some type of title or statement of their existence. Now, it's not indicated here, but what we do have here is some people. So just keep that in mind, because everybody's not human. And if you didn't know that, you know now, because I'm going to tell you that I'm one that is not human. And if you need further details, information, explaining, and definitioning, feel free to get in the comments section or contact me via any means possible. Check? And I can gladly sit you down and dialogue with you in the most beautiful, harmonic, delicious Mayat manner. That's my word. But to be sensitive and empathetic is one of the most beautiful traits, is for the fact that you can be open to everything in life. You can be an individual that is lending an ear. You could be an individual that is giving a helping hand. Everybody doesn't have these traits. Now, is being sensitive and empathetic always good? I'm going to say no. But we're not going to get into the reasons why I say no. However, let's first understand that the Negroes, the humans, they need to be sensitive and empathetic towards something in existence. You just can't go around beating and shooting everything up. And the reason why the human beings doing this is because they have lack of knowledge. There's no love for themselves. So it goes on to write that it is the first trait that we have as humans, as children. Let me explain something. When I read this material, when I read books, when I read you information, I'm not reading you this information to regurgitate this stuff. Don't get me wrong. It's all good information. I appreciate the work. I appreciate the person that put their energy into manifesting it and bringing it into fruition. However, Nate, the great job is to dissect this and take you into a higher level than which they are representing here. I'm the Grand Wizard. I'm the Grand Master. Remember, what we do is take what you make and make it better. I know you heard that on TV. They showed you the commercial. Don't act like you didn't get the memo. Check. Don't act like you didn't get the memo. Some of you beings call us the Anunnakis. Wrong. We're not no Anunnaki. Anunnaki. I advocate moving forward, never moving back. Some of these beings and people and human beings want to go backwards. You can't go back. Why you want to go back, y'all? Don't go back. We want to go forward. We want to keep bringing and coming with new adventures and ideas. You got some of these. I don't like to name people. I don't want to point no fingers out. That's not what they do. However, don't get caught up in these groups. You don't need to label yourself. You don't need a title. You don't need to be Christian. You don't need to be Catholic. You don't need to be Islamic. All you need to do is be your great self. Being highly attuned is especially important when working with people, animals, and plants. Being highly attuned, not in tune, attuned. How do you get attuned? How you get tuned up? Same way you do your car. You take it in for service. You don't need to go see no doctor either. All you need to do is get with yourself, dissect yourself, understand yourself. Got a creature on the wall. Yeah, I see everything. When I was a young boy, the guy that birthed me, peace be with him, he gave me, I think I was about 5. I had a chain, and on the chain, I got one now, but it's somewhere around and other than where I am. But that symbol was the eye of Haru, or Horus, as some of you people know it. I wish this thing come outside. I don't like to kill nothing. You know, I know I'm rambling, keep going off, but I'm gonna get you back on track always. Just follow me. Don't kill flies. You don't have to kill flies. You know, I stopped killing flies. What you say? How do I get them out my house? The same way they came in. Out the fucking door. All you gotta do is go to the door and stand there. They're gonna come to the door. And when they do, open the door and let them back out. It's real simple. You know, life is nothing. Is simple mathematics, man. It's real talk. If you just do some critical thinking, and once your mind starts to critically think, it develops and strengthens. As it is said, how did the straw break the camel back? It's simple. Mathematics. It was a million other straws under it. Check. Stretch your concepts. Stretch your mind. Do some critical thinking. So, in not killing anything, you want to be consistent with the thought, and you find maneuvers and ways to get rid of creatures that's in your house, whether it be water bugs, mouse. Now, mouse a little different. I got a cat for a mouse. Even though the mouse died, I didn't kill it. The cat did, you know, so you get a pass on that one. However, there's ways you can keep rodents out. You know, you don't have to kill nothing in life, you know. Roaches, stop being dirty. Keep your house clean. Use bleach. You'll never have to call a exterminator or see roaches again. So, where was we last at? Because we're going to get back into the positivism. I do remember telling you to stand perpendicular on your own square. This is the days of the awakening. For if it wasn't, I wouldn't be telling you this, people. You wouldn't be having this type of experience. You see? And to get tuned, you have to take in some vibrant things that are of electric. And this is the called food that you eat. You can't always continuously every day, all day, eat hamburgers and hot dogs and potato chips. Drink Arizona. We can't do this and expect to be attuned. You can expect to be detuned, vibrating on a low frequency, having no thought, no constructive thought, that is. You might have thoughts, but it's just going to be repetitious of low, vibrant, dumb idiocy thoughts. Pretty much human thoughts. And more than likely, if you consuming nothing but acidity all day, then you're probably going to have the monkey mind thought. Some of these human beings aren't even human beings. They don't even deserve the title to be human beings. Some of these people on earth are real monkeys. More monkier than the original monkey. I said that. That's right. Real talk. It's your character and your behavior, your thought process, for the most part, that indicates that you're monkey-minded. Why you gonna get mad at me? So you want to be attuned. And being attuned is taking in things that are of electrifying. Grab yourself some cucumbers sometime. Eat a tomato. You want alkalinity of at least 7.0 or higher. Things that are of electric. Why? Because this is who I am. Let me repeat this. This is who I am. I'm sorry. I'm not what you're looking at right now. This is my deceptive shield that I'm utilizing to deceive you. And it looks like I'm doing a great job. Being highly attuned is especially important when working with people, animals, and plants. Oh, you work with animals and plants? You goddamn right I work with animals and plants. What are you talking about? I'd rather work with animals and plants than I will do the people. Are you kidding me? I got plants that died and came back to life just because I was around. Real talk. That's the kind of energy that I emit. I am attuned. I'm attuned. So, being highly attuned, it can help you adjust and attune to the environment, to all situations in existence. And it is truly empowering for those working in jobs that involve healing or health. For example, or life coaching, herbal medicine, bodywork, yoga, and meditation. Okay? So being attuned is truly empowering for those working in jobs that involve healing or health, or life coaching, herbal medicine, bodywork, yoga, and meditation. I told you, after this information right here, you're going to be well on your way. And if you've seen the stream and you heard what I just said, and you don't function or vibrate on a higher frequency, you need to get back with me and let me know. Don't come back telling me I'm lying or that I'm crazy or I'm a fool. Come back and help me out. Come back and show me how. Show me that it's not working. Show me that what you're talking about didn't do anything for me. So that way we can get down to the nitty gritty and see what's not being administered, so that you can bring about what? Your supremacy. This writing goes on to say that my experiences of corporate world as an empath and HSP had its strengths and weaknesses. She goes on to say that I had a great sense of the needs of clients and could do great business deals through my genuine desire to help others. I could also harness my sensitivity. She says she harnessed her sensitivity. Pay attention now. When supporting and guiding teammates and colleagues at work. More challenging was the environment and the office. Being at an open space with so many people and electronics, I could sense so much all at the same time. I sense the states of my colleagues, especially their stress. That's a highly attuned person to be able to do that. When you could walk by me and feel the pain that I'm in. How many times do you do this throughout your day? You do it with your children. That's your first lesson. That's your first class, dealing with your family members. Your family members is beings that you know more than any other being on the planet. You know who ate up all the chocolate chip cookies. You know who drank up all the milk. You know who ate up all the cereal. You know who left a little corner of orange juice left in the container in the refrigerator. So your family is the first people that you get to do your experiments and your studies on. So when you tap into their energy grid, because this is what you're doing, this is how you know I'm stressed out. You can feel me. I vibrate. You know, there's a saying that's illogical that needs to be corrected and understood. And that saying is that a dog can smell your fear. A dog cannot smell your fear. All you intelligent graduates of college and high school, I'm sorry to tell y'all that. A dog cannot smell fear. But what it does do, it senses the frequency and the energy that you're giving off. You see? And this is what you can do also if we just come up out of the monkey mind. Where did my big water bug go? I'm gonna put him outside somewhere. So let's look at exercising our gifts. First of all, let's name a few gifts. I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to do it for the sake of enhancing your concept a little bit, getting you speedily along the way. Some of you people might be an individual that have the gift of, let me see, which one should I use? Because I'm not going to do too many. However, listening, let's keep it simple. Some of you people got the ear to listen to an individual. Some people get to sit back and listen. And I'm talking about for time on time to somebody's misfortune in life. Look, that's just one. Your special important and your double bubble is when you can respond with an appropriate response of healing for the individual after they done consulted in you. Now, I'm not saying that every time you listen to somebody and people want to talk to you, that there's a response that's necessary. No. However, what I am saying is recognizing and realizing the potentials and the gifts that you have to offer for the whole of humanity. You see? You may have the gift of healing in your hands. My significant other, that's one of her gifts. She can lay her hand on you on a sore spot where there's pain, inflammation. And bring ease and soothing. Just as if I took a pill or some cat claw or something. You know? I'm talking about, like, it's amazing powers that we have in gifts. One of your gifts may be to foresee. See things that happen in your mind actually before it comes into fruition. There are many eons aspects of gifts that one individual has. I suggest you take your time out starting the day and discover something. Just keep in mind, you can spend a whole lifetime discovering all your gifts. And after you discover them, you can start to manifest and make new ones. Did you know that? But that's for the higher class. That's for later on. That's for after you get past step one. Right now we at step one, and that's discovering some gifts. Like I said, average cat is gonna laugh at this. Real talk. Man, I'm not playing, man. These people today is so dumbed down. You can actually go into a store with a mask in a bag, your own bag. Whereas when I did security in the 1980s and 90s, I asked you to take off your hoodie and your mask, and you had to check your bag in at the door, and I gave you a number. Now, it ain't no more plastic bags, so you got to come with your own bag and put your mask on. Wow. You see how the world changing? My old head used to tell, I remember they wore the pants all up over the belly buttons. How they call it high waters. You wore high waters because your pants was too high. Now the pants is too low. They below the buttocks. See how the world done changed? So utilizing your gifts. The first step towards harnessing your gifts is to recognize them. You can't use nothing if you don't know you got it. Check. And also to recognize what isn't serving you in empowering yourself. What do we mean by that? Simple mathematics. If I got something here in front of me that isn't empowering me, I need to get rid of it. This is a cell phone. What will the empowerment be? For me to make further progress, right? So keep that. We need that. Don't get rid of that. What is this? This is a cell phone holder. Is it empowering me? Why, of course. Look where the phone is now. It's laying down there. I can't utilize this phone too much. I can't even see right there. Let me sit it up on here. There we go. Wow. Bam. Beautiful. Look at that. That's empowering. Keep that. But if you got an individual, or person, place, or thing around you, and you ain't growing from it, I suggest you get rid of it. Don't have nothing in your house, in your circumference, on your body that isn't empowering you, that isn't giving you the idea to be great, think great, and become greater. Check. Journaling is a great tool to help you begin seeing things more clearly. What is journaling? Real simple. Mathematics. Writing shit down. Write it down. You got a smartphone. Hit the button. Talk. And it'll record it. So you can keep time and time after again reverting back to that information. You know? Leave yourself affirmation, positive affirmations. Make up your own. You don't even got to listen to me. You ain't got to copy off of mine. You ain't got to copy off of Buddha's, Jesus, or whoever, Hare Krishna. you can start to develop and make your own quotations that you live by every day. You know what I mean? Thou shalt not curse a nigga out today. Write it down. Say it every day you wake up. Because it's going to be sitting there. Thou shalt not curse a nigga out today. You know? I'm gonna let a fool get a pass today. Little small stuff. It helps. So when you out there and you in the world, and you cross that fool, what did you say you was going to do? Get that fool a pass today. And he or she get a pass. That's another day. You didn't break down mentally, spiritually, or physically. You ain't go to prison, and you ain't had to kill that person. You know? So in your journal, first of all, remember, journaling is a great tool to help you begin things, to see things. You know, I'm hard-headed. I still do it in the mind. You know, I see it in the mind. But some people ain't like me, and I realize this. You might need to write it down. You might be you might not be an abstract individual. You might need to literally touch and smell and see things to make sure it's real. You know? So write that shit down. I shall not cuss a nigga out today. Write it down. Because all it's going to do is disturb you and bring you down a notch. You want to go up. You want to keep going up. Everything you do, say, it goes up. So when you write it down, you can actually see what you're doing and what you want to write. And then make sure you see it in your mind's eye. All right? If you're an individual that like to walk up to people and keep slapping them because of the idiocy that they doing in existence, see in your mind's eye that, nah, I'm not going to do that today. Instead of putting your hand up, you put the hand down and you turn around and walk away. That might have saved you from a bullet in your back. So you want to see things more clearly and start organizing your thoughts, emotions, and your needs. That's important. To organize your emotions, your thoughts, and your needs. Say it with me. I want to organize my emotions, my thoughts, and my needs. Check. So in your journal, make a list of your beautiful gifts. All right. And describe how each gift serves you and others. I know I talk a lot about me. I know I talk a lot about being supreme. I know I talk a lot about how to love yourself. However, we do this so that we can be of service to others, to other people, places, and things. All right? So I think I've said a mouthful. That's enough for today. I'm going to put these beats back on. We're going to rock out with some beats. Where's the tool that we need to do this? I gotta get some more refreshments. And I think I'm gonna go chill with my lady friend. You know? That's the only other thing I could do at this moment after that I blessed you with some jewels. You know what I'm talking about? Now it's time for me to go get my blessings. My blessings is from the goddess. I gotta let y'all know that. You know, despite of what you may think that you may be thinking or what others may want you to have thought. I bow down to the goddess, the black goddess. I like white goddesses, Spanish goddesses, Mexican goddesses, Slovakian, Ukrainian, Swedish, Canadian. I like goddesses. But you look at me. I need something like me. That's all. Respect that. Respect that, niggas. Bow down. Don't bow down as if I'm superior to you. Just bow down because I'm doing me. And you should be doing you. Check. I bow down to you. I bow down to a Sar, a Set. You know? Yeah. Not in no form of like, oh, I worship you and that. No, not that type of bow down. The type of bow down and showing respect. Sovereignty. Gratitude. Bound down in regards of acknowledgement. Because that's what's important. When you see king and queen, it's about acknowledgement of the unison in which they are developing. Oh my goodness, they don't understand this part about existence. Why did you think we had to go from a being or individual self-producing or creating to whereas we now need to want the woman to procreate? Listen, people, this is the paradigm in which you're in right now in the third dimension here on the plane called Earth right now. Despite of all the information that you've heard and all the other many ways in which we was to come into existence, right now, you need the woman. Oh yeah, they're in the hospital taking my seed, putting it in a tube, and sticking it up. You still need the woman. How you gonna bring the baby? How you gonna bring not the alien, not the creature, not the monster, the baby, the deity, the God? I know there's many other ways in which creatures are coming into existence. But understand what I'm telling you right now. How you gonna bring the divine deity, the God, the goddess, without the helpmate of the Uni? Huh? So I'm a strong advocate of having much respect for my goddess. Just as I have blessed you with some jewels, I intend and deserve to be blessed. And you know what? I don't even like to use the word blessed. However, for the sake of conversating, and I know that you may not know no better, I'm going to use the word blessed. And I deserve it, and I expect to be blessed from my goddess for my works that I do. You know, of course I'm God, but there's a unison. There's a Godhead that I share in. And when I do right, and when I act in accord, that other half compensates me in God-like manner. You see how this works? I'm sorry, I don't live in the spooky and the mystery God in the world. I've been there. I know about it. Been there, done that. Still waiting to see Jesus. Over 6 to 8, 7 generations of grandmoms done passed away. And you think that I'm going to sit and wait for Jesus to come? 8 generations of grandmoms ago was telling the people that the world was going to end and Jesus was coming and they was waiting for him. And here it is, 2021, and you sitting here listening to me, and you ain't even seen Jesus yet. What you going to do now? But you want to be another statistic? You want to go to your grave too and chalk it up as an individual that haven't met Jesus yet? You better stop it. You better stop it. I ain't trying to do nothing. I don't even like this use the word try either. But I'm telling you, you better stop it. Stop being dumb. Stop letting these people dumb you down. If Jesus coming back, then you better start knocking right now. After I bang this end stream button, you better go ahead and check out Jesus. So the next time we get together, you can go ahead and tell me, yeah, here go my Jesus. Or here go my Allah. And that's going to be a hard one for you Muslims, because you know y'all people don't believe in no pictures, and God ain't got no figure. And oh man, that's just, whew. I guess Allah is just going to have to appear out of thin air. At least Jesus going to come out the sky on a horse. Check. At least that's what they say. Don't get me. Don't get me to stating that these are the facts. Don't put that on me. As a disclaimer, Nate did not say that Jesus or Allah or Muhammad or anybody is coming back. All right? I want that to be clear right now. I'm going to be the first to tell you that I'm not expecting them to come back. I don't even think they exist. Instead of being Nate, to be quite frank with you, I think that's just a figment of somebody's imagination. Some bullshit that they have made up to keep me deaf, dumb, and blind. But it's all good. I wasn't meant to be staying deaf, dumb, and blind forever. No stopping, all right? It's that Drake type. Let's make it happen. Share the video, people. 5-4. Elevate your mind. One day I ain't gonna be around to tell you this. I ain't coming back either. I'm keeping it moving on other realms and dimensions. I can't come back here to dwell in this type of situation no more. Leave it up to your fate. The person that you voted in the office, we might be wearing masks forever. And tell me something. Why would people vote for somebody that's gonna make me wear a mask forever? Didn't we mess up? Is anybody feeling like we fucked up? It looked like we fucked up to me. I know we ain't had nothing good to choose from, but we should have never chose at all then. You're not gonna make me choose. You're not gonna make me choose the lesser of two evils. I never been that stupid. I beat both of you evil niggas up. That's what I did.
is